Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sketch Show. My name is Jason Sketch. I'm super excited to bring you guys more Marvel Champions content. Today I'm doing my second game for the Limited Environment Draft Tournament, LETD. So I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are as well. We're going to take Gambit up against Juggernaut. The practice games have not gone as well as they did for Spider-Ham, so I'm hoping to pull out a win here. We've getting really close each time. It's just a little tougher than I imagined it would be. But I hope you guys are excited. I am. And let's just jump on down to the table and see how things go. Oh, before I do jump down, I did make one small change to the deck. I removed the Resourcefuls from the deck and added a Generation X or a Gen X. Essentially the card that lets you do the Mutant Dex Gene card. There we go. All right, babbling on, I'm talking about too much. Now let's head on down to the table and check things out. All right, guys, welcome down to the table. Here's everything. It's already all set up like last time. Let's get rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do like a lot of these cards, but I don't want them right away. I kind of want the practice plan. Hold on to both those cards maybe for playing them down. I think we're going to scrap this entire hand here and draw another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We want to get front organization down. We're going to save the genius. Playing Creole Charmer is not going to be any good right now. So we'll say we're going to flip his helmet down, and I think we're going to spend Creole Charmer to get the electrostatic armor onto the table. We will flip up. And right away, we're going to save one of these not today's, and we're going to spend these 3 mental resources to flip Juggernaut's helmet and clear this off. Then Gambit will clear the tough. And we will go ahead and have Hope Summers attack for 3 while we have a chance to. I'm down to 18 health. Makes maybe a world of difference. More difference than I imagined. All right. Then we're going to drop to our hand size and ready up. Oh, Gambit's also going to get his token. All right. Let's do this. We're going to move this over just a little more. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not gotten Sync on the table yet in any of these games, but Sync may be a good one to have on the table, especially with all the nonsense that goes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. Threat's going to go up to 2. Juggernaut's going to attack for 3 plus a boost. I'm going to go ahead and defend for 3. Yeah, he's going to swing for 3. 4, 5, 6. I take 3 points of damage already off the bat. Goodness gracious. And he takes a point of damage from electrostatic armor. Our encounter card is Creeping Willow. The quick strike. Don't really want to hit Hope, so we'll take a point of damage and we will be stunned, which is not the worst thing that could happen to me. We'll go ahead and get up to 2 on our counters. Let's see what we've got in our hand here. Oh, I forgot we had a not today. Let's spin that ready for a fight. To play not today. That would have mattered? No, it would not have mattered because I would have. That's not what the card that I thought it was. That's okay. Because I would have defended for 5. He still would have attacked for 6. I would have taken a point of damage. It would have done me any good. Okay. So We will spend the molecular acceleration, though, to go ahead and get ready for a fight down on the table. Get this up to 3. Then we will spend these to get sync onto the table. Question is, if I flip down, he's gonna. Well, he's not gonna scheme because I'm ready for a fight. So that is actually kind of nice. And Hope Summers can attack for another 3. I shouldn't have a tough. I should have a stunned. So, in fact, we will exhaust Sync as well, because she's an X-Man. When you use a basic power. Okay, so I can't use it on Hope. Okay. Sync can either do a point of damage to Juggernaut, or he can take a threat off the main. Go ahead and have him take point on Jug here. Threat. Oh, we can't do that. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Because the Creeping Willow's in the way. So she'll attack the Creeping Willow for 2, and Sync will attack for 1. And they will both take that Creeping Willow out. Kind of stinks. It's no big deal. We will flip down. Go up to 4, and flip down. All right. Draw to a hand size of 6 and ready everything back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No X Gene in our hand, so it means we can flip up. Good, we can get this onto Miss Hope, which will be fantastic. All right, let's ready everything back up. And scheme goes up to 3. He's going to scheme, but we pop ready for a fight, which flips us up. All right, and we're going to defend. Anything else in my hand? You know, if I could play one of the stop hitting yourselves, but not really anything that I can do that benefit me. But we're still going to defend for 3. And Sync will pop it down for 4. Maybe we'll get lucky. 3. All right, I take no damage. Which is great. And then let's try to armor. Gives him a point of damage. We are going to go ahead and spend these 2. Play stop hitting yourself. Yeah. I definitely want to get the endurance and the energy shield down on the table. So spend these 2 to play stop hitting yourself. We will spend 3 tokens to get this down to 1. So now our defense was 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage, which puts us at 9 for Juggernaut. Okay. Sweet. What is our encounter card? Ground Pound. The players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. Okay. Which is 3 right now. Sync can take 1. Hope can take 1. And I will take 1. Okay. Is that an attack? Nope. All right. Cool. It is my turn. Oh, and we couldn't have. Bummer. We'll get these 4 back. Forgot about the stupid stun, but we'll go ahead and clear our stun anyways. So that was 3 plus. It was 4 plus 3, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. Okay. That really stinks because. But we got to play by the rules. So, all right. No big deal. We're going to put Energy Shield on to Hope Summers, and that'll save her bacon, hopefully more than once. And then we're going to go ahead and get Endurance onto the table too, because we need 3 more health points. Up to 7. Okay. Like to flip down, but I don't think it's going to be wise. Clear threat. Hope for 1, or we can attack for 3. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot we need to get this up to 5. There we go. Ready everything back up. Nice, we got a preemptive strike, which is helpful, and another stop hitting yourself, which makes me feel a lot better. There's the XG, and we need to get down on the table too, so we need to be conscious of what we're doing, all of our cards. Okay. And we play all the things we want to play. Won't be able to get ready for a fight onto the table if we play all the things we want to play. Eat or XG on the table if we play all the things we want to play. So let's be smart about this. We don't need this necessarily. We get lucky. So threat goes up to 4. We actually need to start taking care of threat if we can. He's going to attack. I will defend for 4. 3, 4, 5. I would take a point of damage. Maybe we can wait on extreme for next turn. We'll go ahead and do preemptive strike. Do 2 points of damage to him. He takes 1 more for electrostatic armor. And I took no damage. I defended for 4. Now we'll do this. This up to 6. Okay, for this. Lets me do. Take 3 off of here. 7 points of damage, which gets him down to 3 health. Nice. Okay. Counter card is each copy Creeping Willow attacks a player it is engaged with, even if that player is in alter ego form. If you are not attacked this way, search encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Creeping Willow and reveal it. Alright, that stupid Creeping Willow is back. When revealed. Nope, it's just a force response. That's quick strike though. Which is a when revealed thing. So I can either take a point of damage, get stunned. I can have Sync take that point of damage and die. No, because he's already defended. I don't really want to do that here. Prevents her from taking I can prevent her from taking the point of damage, but I lose the prospect of getting X Gene on the table. But it prevents me from taking the point of damage and being stunned. I really don't want her being stunned because she can do that. So I'll take a point of damage and get the stun. Okay. All right. Not the worst that could happen. It's my turn. All my cards have been spent. I'd like to get X-Gene on the table. I don't think I'm going to be able to flip down to do that. I do flip down. Will he scheme out? Let's see. If I get him down to 3, chance he could scheme out. Still attack me. Then I could have Sync defend, which is kind of annoying. That's not what I want to do. But I may have to do that. And then he's going to get up to To scheme. Maybe not the wisest decision to flip down right now. Let's go ahead and attack for 3. There's this. And then there's an counter deck and discard pile for that fancy, annoying heal. Card. He gets retaliate 1 for each one of those, and then after Juggernaut attacks you, you can spend 1 resource per damage. That he deals to discard this card. That's a wild card. Okay. You can manage it. And we still couldn't have done 3 damage to him anyways. Dadgummit. Okay, so we need to get this back in here and shuffle it back up. Because the Creeping Willow's still there. Alright. We'll do... If that's the case... This will go back up to 3. It will clear 1 threat down to 3. And I think we will flip down. I can't remember if I... No, I had not done that yet, so let's get up to 4. Creeping Willow only has 1 life point left. Let's draw up to our hand size and ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some interesting cards. Scheme goes up to 4. Missing for 2. 3, 4, which does pop the scheme. Okay, he attacks. Gonna when you would scheme, after Juggernaut schemes, place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Flip the card. Okay. Does pop this. Remove all threat. Juggernaut's exposed. Flip it. Place 1 momentum counter here on Juggernaut. So he goes up to 2. And he's actually no, he schemed for because he was still on this one, wasn't he? He schemed for 3. We were at 3, weren't we? Yeah, we were at 3. Right? I will just take it. We're going to go ahead and pop it because I don't remember. And this does go up to 2 there. And he makes an attack. We'll have Sink defend for 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we want to deal with that next turn. So the Creeping Willow to deal with too. What's going on? Counter card. Cassidy. Alright, so he comes into play. When revealed, search your counter deck and discard pile 1 copy of Creeping Willow and put it into play engaged with. Alright. Another copy of Creeping Willow. Gonna come in. Guys for checking out that I make mistakes. Alright, so there's another copy of Creeping Willow. Lots of mistakes were made. I think we're just thinking quite a bit ahead. So we got a lot of Creeping Willows to deal with. Plus, Cassidy, he can't take damage until the Willows are dead. We need to kind of find a way to contend with all this. I hate that we lost sync. Okay. What do we got going on? We have a charge the card, so that's nice. And then Dr. Sinclair's great too. Also, Armored Vest is fantastic. We'll spend Strength, Dr. Sinclair. Then we are going to use Dr. Sinclair. Then the Armored Vest, unfortunately. Heal. Three more and clear the stun, which is helpful. I think while we're down, we get XG onto the table with Death Focus. We'll hold on to charge the card. Thinking, well, we had to clear the stun, or we wouldn't have been able to do stuff. So, need to flip up. Stay flipped down. There's a lot of scheming that can happen, right? Stay flipped down. We're going to recover for 3. Get up to 12. If that's the case, I'd rather save Death Focus in my hand instead of charge the card. Yeah, I think that's the best move we can make there. Ready everything back up. Hope's going to make an attack. Oh, this Willow. Then we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great cards, just not the ones I need right now. All right, ready everything back up. Threat goes up by 1. Teams for 1, 2, and he gets a tough status card. This goes up to 3. Then Tom Cassidy schemes for 1, 2. Up to 5. Ally control gets a point of damage. We will spend a Creole Charmer. Right? um yeah. We're gonna Creole Charmer to prevent the damage to Hope Summers with the energy shield. He schemes for 0. Get an encounter card. Of course. Advance. Okay. He schemes for 1. And how lucky are we? Oh my gosh, sorry for the coughing. We got lucky. There was only 1 threat put on that scheme. Okay. Feeling a lot better about this now. It is my turn. So, you're going to spin an action. Look at the top 2 cards. Choose 1 to clear threat. So, down to 5. Excuse me. Kind of stinks because I could have gone up and done that anyways, but that's okay. We're then going to spend these 3 cards here to get Helicarrier onto the table. And then we'll use a Helicarrier to get Gambit staff onto the table. Nice. So now we'll get some more ping damage going along here as we move along and stuff. And we're already at max health. Let's flip up. And we will go ahead and get this to 5. Hope will attack the Creeping Willow for 2. We'll go from there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Thieves Guild, Professor X, Natural Agility, Charge the Card, and a Rogue. Okay. That's going to be a good turn. All right. Threat's going to go up to 6. Juggernaut is going to... That goes up to 3, hasn't it? No, it went up to 2. I think we're good. If I need to get one more, I apologize, guys. Gonna tell me for 5 plus a boost. Any good defense cards in my hand right now? Ah, yes. Natural agility, so we will defend. 5, 9. Yeah, that's all good. We'll defend for 9. These things for 5. Nothing. I take no damage. Electrostatic armor. Gonna go ahead and pop. Black Tom Cassidy's gonna attack. I'm gonna go ahead and take his attack for 1, 2, and take an indirect damage as well. So we're at 3. Then we will Creeping Willow will attack, but we're going to pop the staff and do 1 point of damage to the Willow and kill it. Threat would have also gone up to 7, so that would have popped and he would have attacked me as well. So I defended for 9 for the first attack. The second attack is now at 6, 6, 7, and I'm stunned. Okay, so I'm down to 2 health points. And I'm stunned. No, because it went up to 6. That's right. I'm not. I'm not. Haha. We'll shuffle that back in. Right, because I did clear one threat down to 5. Okay. I mean, the Creeping Willow would have been my counter card, but I messed that up. It is a Creeping Willow anyways, so I will take that point of damage. Um, I have an attack event. No, I'm not going to use an attack event, so yeah, I'll take a point of damage. From 9 down to 8, and I'll get the stun on me. Okay. That ended up working out anyways. We're at 7 with our charge the card. Ooh, okay. Well, Rogue's going to come down for free. And she will attack Creeping Willow for 2. She's got tough on her. I want her to attack. I want her to stay healthy. We're going to have her stay healthy. Wish we could do one more health, but we can't. So we will pop the Helicarrier, Thieves Guild, and charge the card to get Professor X on the table. Have him ready Gambit. Oh man, there's no threat to clear. No, there is 6 threat on the board here. He will clear 3 of that threat. Okay. Gambit will clear stun. And then Hope will take on Creeping Willow for 2 points of damage. That's down to 1. I'd like Rogue to deal with it, but I don't think we're going to get that at this point in time. The staff can do what it did last time. It's annoying that to use it that way. That is okay. So let's ready everything back up. One, 2. Ready up Gambit as well. Shuffle on screen. Minions are just getting in the way a lot, but that is okay. We're going to make it. Put it down. 3, 4, 5. Get an encounter card. Okay, Guild Armor, Energy Barrier, Preemptive Strike, which is nice. Another Preemptive Strike. 2 Preemptive Strikes, which is great, actually. This is fantastic. I still like the Guild Armor, and I do like the Charge card, too. So, Energy Barrier is great as well. So, threat's going to go up to 4. Juggernaut is going to attack Rogue. Rogue's going to defend. He's swinging for 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's her tough card. The Creeping Willow's going to attack. I'm going to pop Gambit's staff to do a point of damage to him. Dead. Cassidy's going to attack. We'll have Professor X defend. For 1, 4, we will play Preemptive Strike. We'll spend a Preemptive Strike to play a Preemptive Strike. To do 3 points of damage back to Tom Cassidy. And he only did a point of damage for Professor X. Nice. We'll get a second encounter card, and we'll see how these encounter cards go. First one. In hero form, Juggernaut attacks the ally with the fewest remaining hit points. Alright, so he attacks Professor X for 6, 7, and Juggernaut gets a tough status card. Thank you, Professor, for all that you did. Then we get Hinder 2, so this goes up to 6. No. This stays at 4. That goes up to 4 as well. Each copy of Creeping Willow gains Surge. Okay. Lots of threat on the table that we'd like to get rid of. Agreed. So, 3 cards left in my hand. We're going to get this up to 2. All right. And they're all 3 different resources, so I can't use them to rotate his nonsense, unfortunately. Flipping down is not going to be a good idea right now. Excuse me. We are going to spin the helicarrier to get the armor onto the table. We are then going to use Hope Summers to clear the tough. Is that the main priority? Yeah, that. Then we will use X-Gene and Energy Barrier. Play cards to card. Spend spend 3. Down to 5. We'll deal 7 damage, and it's going to gain Overkill as well. So we will do Overkill damage to this gentleman and do the last 4 onto Juggernaut here. Okay, which causes this to pop off. Searching counter deck and discard pile. Okay, now he's going to gain that retaliate nonsense. We've got to start going to flip him. Not in here. We start getting double encounter cards too. Ooh, Jason, you're in a tough spot, buddy. All right. Where is that fun? There it is, that fun card. Shuffle. If Juggernaut exposes in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status card. All right. So, well, he has 3. He gets a tough status card here. At 25 health. And all I want to do is flip him. attacking for 7, just straight up attacking for 7. So we're gonna hope for a natural agility when we draw this next. We can still do something as Gambit. We could clear the tough if we wanted to, or we could clear 1 threat. Or I can flip down and see if I can get Unstoppable Juggernaut. Good chunk of it cleared. And draw an extra card. Not a bad idea. Do that. Toss this. And look at the top 2. Yes, 1, 2. So they're both bad. I guess this one's going to go here. We will clear 3 threat off of the main. Getting it down to 1. Nice. That makes me feel a little bit better. See if we can... We know he's going to scheme for... He's going to scheme for 5. He's going to attack. We'll have to have Rogue defend, I guess. Really stinks, but oh well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should have stayed up. We got Royal Flush, Energy, charge the card, ready for a fight, Genius, and Natural Agility. Natural Agility, why? Okay. All right. First things first, threat's going to go up to 2. He's going to scheme for 5. Pops this. Gives him another thing here. Then he attacks. He's just swinging for 8. I can't defend. So, Rogue. He swings for 8. Takes out Rogue. 8, 9, 10, 11. Takes out Rogue. Okay. Then we get 2 encounter cards, right? Because he schemed already and threat already went up. So 2 encounter cards. First one is Master Plan. Plays 4 threats, so this goes up to 8. This one says choose. Take attack or discard the highest cost upgrade you control. Awesome. Which will be front organization. Whew. Okay. My turn. No, I can do 25 damage to him. I do need to heal. I can get a lot of healing done, I think. So I can get some decent attacks on him. Save that. That'd be huge too. Dang. I clear a lot of threat off of here from being down here. That'd be great. That means I need to spend my mental resource. My double mental to heal, right? Which I could use for charge the card. Oh, I could use for Royal Flush. Let's go and do that. We're going to Goss, Remy, look at the top 2 cards. Put that one back and that one down here. Clear 2 threat off of here. Don't be a hero. We're gonna go ahead and heal for 3 with Dr. Sinclair. Back up to 11. We are gonna go ahead and flip up. Get 6. We are going to spend that hurts a lot actually, but or actually we'll do it this way. We'll spend ready for fights and energy. What are we doing? We have to do it this way. We're gonna spend energy and royal flush. Flip his helmet. Okay. Whew, that helped a lot. All right, now we don't have to worry about retaliate damage. We do have to deal with that as well. But we need to cut through his cuff here and keep doing twinkle damage on him. Hold on to natural agility. And ready for a fight. We're going to spend X Gene and Helicarrier. Play charge card. We're going to spend 3. We'll get that back up to 4 here in a second. Actually, we would have gone up, so we'll go ahead and back up to 4 now. Spent 3. It'll cut through the tough and do 7 points of damage. So Juggernaut's at 18. Then we will if we clear 1 threat, it's not going to do me any good. But we can do 3 more points of damage to him. Get him down to 15. I may not be able to get a perfect score because I'm just going to keep that on there. It's just going to be annoying. I don't have any other way to deal with it right now. Just going to have to deal with the consequences of not getting a perfect score, I think, if I want to survive the match. So, okay. Anything else I can do on my turn? Not really. So we will ready everything back up. Then we're going to go ahead and dump, ready for a fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Not bad. Okay. We're going to get an acceleration token here soon, but that's okay. 1 on the main scheme. Juggernaut's going to come in for an attack. 4 plus a boost. I will defend. With natural agility as well, which will also get me another charge counter on here, which is just a 5. We're defending for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will also give him a point of damage with our staff. He swings for 4, 5. I take no damage. Feels good. What else I can do on my turn anyways. And then Electric Armor is also going to give him a point of damage, which gets him down to 13. We get an encounter card, 2 encounter cards, which does mean we get an acceleration token here, which is okay. So, see what these encounter cards are. Got a decent amount of health. I did take no damage, so I can ready with my armor here. Nice, okay. All right. First encounter card is Gang Up. The villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you. All right, so he's going to attack me again. I will defend for 3. He'll swing for 4, 5, and I'm stunned. Okay. I defend for 3, so I take 2 points of damage. He takes a point of damage from electrostatic armor. Second encounter card. Exhaust your identity card. It already happened. And then we surge. All right, so here we go. Creeping Willow. I take a point of damage. Okay. Actually, we're going to have... No. Take the point of damage. That's fine. What are we going to do here? Can we get 12 points of damage? Already stunned, right? So it's not going to make a difference. I like to clear my stun, but I'd have to flip down Alter Ego to do that. I don't have a ready for a fight in my hand. Stinks, and I have to defend right now, so... I want to play charge cards so bad. I can also play Creole Charmer. But, actually, I can absolutely do that. And probably be okay. Yeah, let's do that. We'll spin the Helicarrier. We'll go up to 6. We'll spin the Helicarrier. That's good. And to play Spider Bite down, because we already have 2 tech on the table. He will do me a huge favor. And now it's going to be stay at 1. She'll clear 2 off of here. Get it down to 4. Then... Sorry. We'll have Hope attack for 3. Oh, we still can. We are going to flip down. We will spend Molecular Acceleration to play Creole Charmer to clear the threat off the main. Actually, no. Instead of attacking for 3 here, she's going to go to 12. I'm going to go back to 12. She's going to clear 1 threat off of here. And I'll Creole Charmer this off. Let's get that cleared and out of the way. We're not dealing with 2 encounter cards this next turn. Still does the same thing that I want it to do. So Hope will clear 1 off of here. Creole Charmer will clear 3 off of here. And then confuse Juggernaut because he's not stalwart right now. Threat should be at 1 on the main, right? Yeah. Okay. And now it is my turn. It's still my turn. We're going to ready back up and draw, right? Because we don't have anything else we can do at this juncture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get 1 more card. 6. Okay. We can flip back up with not today, but that is okay. And the Creeping Willow's still around, which is annoying. I forgot about him. Okay. Which is fine. Just there. So So I wouldn't have been able to attack anyways. That's okay. We'll get him taken care of here soon. So, threat goes up to 3. Juggernaut is confused, so he cannot scheme. Creeping Willow schemes for 0. You get 1 encounter card. Advance, of course. Schemes for 2, 3, so gets it up to 6. You're right on the cusp. We're getting lucky. And that does flip this back up and give him a momentum count. Okay. All right. My turn. We're going to spend the Thieves Guild to pop Dr. Sinclair. 1, 2, 3. Get back to 11 health points. And clear my stun. We're going to flip up. Okay. We're able to do 3. Get sync on the table, can't we? That'd be nice. Spend these 3 cards to get sync down. And we have Creole Trummer as well. So that should go up to 7. Let's pop that. Let's do X Gene, Helicarrier. Get charge card. We'll spend 3 counters. Gets me down to 4. He does 7 points of damage, and then it's overkill, so we'll do 3 here. We're at 9. Just have the annoying retaliate damage. So I'm looking at, right now I can only do 6 points of damage to him. Everything that's on the table. We can also clear threat just in case he draws into the nonsense. I think Spider-Bite will clear 2 off of here. Yeah, because threat would have popped, so that's a good idea. Gambit will clear as well. Gets it down to 2. Hope Summers. Don't want her to attack for 2 and then become a problem. So she will also remove a threat. Got our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. We got natural agility back, which is super helpful. And then we got stop hitting yourself, which may help win us the game here. Okay, so ready everything back up. Threat's going to go up to 3. Juggernaut's going to attack for 5 plus a boost. I will defend using Natural agility. Automatically will take all that, and then I'm going to fend for 3. I should be able to take no damage. Kind of want to save sync for... No, screw it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're defending for 9. Attacks for 4, 5, 6, 7. I take no damage. We do give him 1 for the staff, and then 1 for electrostatic armor. Last but not least, we will spend molecular acceleration, play Stop Hitting Yourself, and do 9 points of damage to Juggernaut. And that wins us the game. We won't have a perfect 10 on here. But I think it's going to be our best bet because our next card would have been Master Plan. Would have added a problem for us anyways. So, okay. Wow. I'm glad I got a 1 win out of this. This was rough. Took me a while to get there. Like I said, I had a ton of losses along the way, but we made it this time. So I'm super excited to see that. I could have played a Not Today as well and cleared 2 threat off the main, leaving me with 1 threat. So I could have used a helicarrier in that to do that maybe. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I will let the other players decide if that counts against me or not. I just needed to get through this fight because I've lost so many against Juggernaut. And honestly, it was a tough fight. Gambit pulled through. It took a while. Energy Shield just makes me feel better. And it helped that I was starting to get more allies out there consistently. So we made it. Key things from this deck, because Gambit's my boy. He's never going to let me down. Creole Charmer, I like a lot more. Energy Barrier, I didn't get it. I used it once maybe, and it didn't really work out in my favor. If it worked out and helped, but that was about it. Not Today, or Stop Hitting Yourself, after a natural agility is ridiculous. That focus is great. Armored Vest, I never got down on the table of this game, but I've done it before. Ready for Fights, helpful. I wonder if I could have probably ran this match without it. I pretty much did after a while, but it was nice to have. The practice plans kicked off maybe once. Not Today's were nice. They gave me a help with threat control, which now I kind of wonder if I should have added the ability, the card you put on the table here that you can think from Guardians of the Galaxy that when you exhaust it as protection, you get to remove 1 threat from the main. I probably should have ran that too, but it's just going to clog up my deck some. Natural Agility is probably the MVP card of this deck. Against Juggernaut especially. Spider-Bite was great. She was awesome. I was glad to see that I could get her on the table for relatively easy both times she showed up, and she took care of things. So, Thieves Guild, never really played it. Didn't need it. Kind of in my way. Professor X is always good. Rogue was fantastic. Yeah, Preemptive Strike was a good card too. I forgot that those were in the deck, but yeah, those worked really well. They helped cover my butt, especially a couple times. So I was really concerned that I was going to lose again, but I was glad to see a win. We do have 3 threat left on the main, so I think my score goes from a 10 to a 7. But a 17 for my first match is not a big deal. I think I'm going to be okay. So we'll take that for now. Let me know what you guys thought. If there's anything I could have done differently or some things you guys are like, Jason, this was not how this plays. At this point in time, it was just nice to get this deck going. It's good to see Sync on the table twice. So, and Hope was helpful. Definitely was a lot easier with Spider-Ham. All right, guys, I got to get some water. So I'll catch you guys later. As always, my name is Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.